Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today I have selected a topic for you, that is manage your time, or if you want to change it, the second name for this topic is time management. Time management is very important. If you are a student, if you are on job, preparing for examination, or budgeting, even housewife, budgeting the monthly income, how to use it during the month. So your time management is very important everywhere. In big firms, in big institutions, whenever you are hired for a job, whenever you get a job, the very important thing they need from you is the time management. How you manage the time. Let me give you one example. As I am a teacher, so we move with lesson planning. A good teacher, a very good teacher, always work with plannings. And when we come to lesson planning, then there is a very important step in that, is the time management. That in your 40 minutes period, how you will manage the time. How many minutes you will use for introduction, how many minutes you will use for reading purpose, and then questioning purpose, then assessing your students for written work. So you have to manage these things. In good institutions, a good teacher always work according to plans. In offices, when a person go for a duty, that person plans that today when I will sit on my seat, these are my priorities and these are primary things that I will do one by one. What will be my first step? What will be my first action when I will reach my working place? This is what we call time management. A planning is required for that. I told you I give you one example. I was working as a coordinator in one of the campus of City School. Our principal was a Sri Lankan. I was working there as a coordinator, senior coordinator, and one day I was moving with my principal in corridors and we were just observing classroom from outside. This is also a kind of observation, that we just move in corridors and look, peep inside the class, what is happening inside. So when we went from in one of the corridors, when we were moving, me and my principal, so chemistry teacher was standing in one of the classroom, and she was standing like this, and students were doing chit chat, they were doing some discussions and all this, and she was standing just passing time. And remember that 45 minutes period, and this is the last 5 minutes was left. So what my principal did, opened the door and she said that Mrs. Akil, why you are standing like this? Why you are not teaching in class? She said, sir, actually I have just completed my topic and 5 minutes were left. So therefore students were just talking to each other, and that's why. She said, okay, very good, you have completed your work in 40 minutes. That's great. So please, when you complete your period, please come and meet me in my office. Then we went straight to office. And Mrs. Akil came. Remember, Mrs. Akil was a senior teacher working in that campus from last 13 years. 1 and 3, 13 years in that campus. Excellent chemistry teacher. She came inside, and you know what that principal said? She said, Mrs. Akil, You are giving me your resignation, or should I give you termination? Look at the sentence. He said, Mrs. Akil, you are giving me your resignation, you are resigning from job, or should I terminate you? Should I give you a termination letter? She at once said, why, sir? And sir replied, my principal, he said, you are not a good planner. You are a good teacher, but you don't know what time management is. You can't manage your time in classroom. 45 minutes period, and you have completed your lecture in 40 minutes. You have wasted 5 minutes of your and your students. 5 important minutes. It means that you have not planned well. If you have planned well, then in that the important thing is how to manage your time. So you don't know how to manage your time. And believe me, that teacher, with tears, she has given the resignation. She has written the resignation. This happens. So time management, either in school, colleges, university, wherever you are working as a doctor, engineer, as a clerk, as a boss in office, you have to plan. So if you fail sometime in time management, then there is no problem. Only you have to listen carefully. What I am telling you today is, these are the tips that will help you to manage your time. So the very first thing I will start with is the plan. As I told you earlier, that whenever you go to your, I work in education sector for 36 years. I started my career as a teacher, and then after that coordinator, vice principal, principal, so head of institution also sometime. So remember, I always planned. I am moving toward my institution and I am planning what I have to do today. Once one of my directors, he told me that Javed Aziz, you must have a writing pad with you or a diary. Night when you sleep, plan for the next day. That tomorrow morning I have to do these things, write in points. Suppose that you have written 35 or 40 points. In one day you can't complete all the objectives, but if you will write 40, at least you will complete 10 at least. But what you will do, you have written your plan, you will not forget. So the very first point is, if you are weak in managing your time, then work on these lines that I am telling you today. The very first thing is plan. This is basically game plan for your day. Make a game plan for your day. Like when a player starts the game, a hockey player, he knows from where I have to dodge, which player is important, which player is very dangerous from the opponent team. I have to be careful from that person. A batsman in cricket, a batsman plans that yes, this bowler is very dangerous, I have to be very careful with this bowler. So you also have to make a game plan for your day. That I told you, that make a diary and write all the points, that what you are going, all the work that you want to do the particular day. If not, your work falls. Work falls mean that if you are not ready, then naturally when you are on job, the work will continuously coming. If you are working on job, one file is coming to you, second file is coming to you, so file will come and work will follow you, and you are not planned for that. So then what will happen? That piles of files will be on your table. You are not plans for your duty. You have not done a game planning, you have not done a planning, then what will happen? That you will get a load of work. You are not ready for that. You will move on primary objects, primary work you will complete, and opportunities you will miss. Because on your table there are so many work is there, so many letters, so many work, that sometimes it happens the main work you will forget and you will do primary things. And at the end of the day, you will say, oh my God, I have forgotten that work. If you are planned, then you will work on opportunities first. Because when you will leave an opportunity and work on primary things, this is the fatal mistake. This is the biggest mistake, and you will lose your job in it. You will lose your, if you are a boss, then you will lose you will find a financial crisis for this. This is very fatal mistake. When you leave opportunities and you just work on primary things, because you have no game plan for you. So planning is very important. Make a journal schedule, as I told you. Make a journal schedule, write points that what this work I have to do today. So journal schedule, then take the major things. Take the major things, underline the major things, highlight the major things. That first I have written 40 work that I am going to do today, but these 3 are very important. When I reach office, the first 3 things I will do are these work. So note it down, take it out. Long-term planning. What long-term plan is? Sometimes in office, in schools, what you do is some work is on daily basis. You have to complete today. But some are long-term planning. Let me give you example of long-term planning. I joined an institution as a teacher, and my habit was that early in the morning, nobody told you, school has not forced me, but my duty was that I stand in gate early in the morning, and when students come to school, enter school, what I used to do is I always say, good morning, how are you? Daily I used to say these words to every student, and they reply, good morning sir, with a smiling face. My plan for that day was that every student will learn this etiquette, mannerism, that whenever an elder is standing, they must say good morning. But my long-term planning is that after 6 months, I will stand quietly at the gate and students are coming and they will say good morning to me. That in 6 months, I will train all my school students that then there is no need from my side to say good morning. They will come and they will say good morning to me. This is my long-term planning. In offices, one work is this, that today you have to sign this file and this, but you are planning for a new opportunity, you are working for next month. Still, the daily work plan is with you, and the plan that you have to do after 3 months, that plan is always with you. That is called long-term planning. So you have to work. All these points, and I will sum up with this word, that remember, more time for planning need less time to achieve it. Remember, few people say that planning is not that important. I say planning is very important, therefore it is the first point in managing time. When you plan something, you give more time to your planning, then you will need less time to achieve it. If you are not planned, then you will find many hurdles, because you have started the work, now you say, oh, what I will do now, oh, this happened now, what I should do. If you have given more time to planning, you have planned very well, you have given time to it, then in less time you will achieve it, because there will be no hurdles for you. You have counted each and everything. Second point, concentrate. Concentration is very important. Your concentration, every planning, managing your time, concentration is very important. Like basic principle of time management is concentration. Because I have planned, now I will concentrate on my work, that according to my timing I have to work it. So concentration, the basic principle of time management. Whenever you ask a question, what is the basic principle of time management? The basic principle of time management is concentration. Now, many things at what time? One time. At one time, you have many work to do. Here what will happen? That you will lose your concentration. Because at one time, many things are happening at one time, so you need concentration. And when you need concentration, then you will know that what my opportunity is, and from this, lot of piles, lot of work is on your table. Now you have to concentrate on this, that which one is opportunity and which one is the primary work. So concentration. Then time spent on project, because it's uninterrupted time. When you concentrate, you don't want anyone to interrupt you. The concentration time is uninterrupted time. At that time, when there is lot of work, you need complete concentration on that work. So what you need is uninterrupted time. Nobody should disturb you at that time. So you have to be very serious. When you are concentrated, then you have to be very serious with that work. Then comes take breaks. This is very bad, that you are working all the time. We need breaks. I always tell my students that you are learning something and a time will come, because this brain, it also needs some rest. A time will come when you are learning everything and suddenly you feel that now brain is not accepting. Then just 2 minutes break. I am not telling you to take a rest break. What is a rest break? That leave everything and just lay down. I am not telling you for a rest break. Long working time without break is not effective. You are sitting and doing work continuously. What will happen to you? Your energy will decrease, tension will increase, you will get a physical stress. You know, when you sit on a chair and you are doing some work, and after that you will do like this. Physical stress is there. Then tensions come. So continuous working without a break is not effective. No complete rest break, just a change. Now, suppose I am sitting and planning my lesson, and after 1 hour, what I will do is that just for a change, I will leave my chair and start moving in my room. I left my work and now I am moving from here and there and thinking something else, or even I am some singing or something like that, or recall my memories just for 2-3 minutes, and after that I will sit back and my break is over, back to work. This is what? Just a change. But give break. When you continuously work, your time management is not good. Then point number 4. Avoid cluster. Swirl of paper on desk. It means piles of paper on desk. Clutter, avoid clutter is that when a load of work is in you, and you know what? You have collected it because you are not good at time management. Okay, I will do it tomorrow. Okay, I will do it after some time. Okay, I will take it where this is easy work. I will do it afterwards. And then clutter is coming on you. So, piles of files on your desk, clutter hinders concentration. Then your concentration, the main point of time management, main principle, you will lose concentration because you don't know from where to start and where to end. A clutter is on your table. By this you will get tension and frustration, nothing else. You will only get, when clutter is there, then you will get tension and frustration and nothing else. Take time to reorganize. Now for that what you will do is that, okay, everything is here, now I am bound to complete this work, now clutter is there, so what I have to do is that I have to manage the thing. First I will give some time to organize, reorganize myself. I have to organize these files, which work I have to do first and then which one will come at the last. Make categories. that a clutter is there on which I have to take immediate action. Mark it down. Low priority. Important, but not immediate. Immediate action is not required for this. So low priority. Pending work, I can pen this for another day. No problem. And this is just a reading material. So I will read it afterwards. The main thing is that immediate action where I have to take. Now clutter is there. So select the immediate action first, then this, by this, you have done a wrong thing. So many piles, clutter is with you, but now you are managing your time. So you are reorganizing yourself. When you reorganize, first find the immediate action work, then low priority, then the pending work, and then reading material. Focus on important one. The important work you should not miss. Otherwise, everything, or I will say that you will fail completely if you will miss the important work. So therefore, the immediate action is the most important thing. Don't be a perfectionist. Few people, they want work to be perfect. Not possible. Not possible. Look at this. Strive for excellence, attainable. Excellent work should be done. Excellence you can attain. You can achieve excellence. But striving for perfection, often unattainable. If you go for perfection, then sometimes unattainable. But if you will go for excellence, then believe me that you will achieve it. You will attain it. So strive for excellence, not perfectionist. Not perfection. Don't be a perfectionist. So terrible waste of time. It is a waste of time, nothing else. You want to be a perfectionist, you will not even achieve excellence. But if you will go for excellence, your work will become perfect automatically. So remember this thing. Then don't be afraid to say no. Sometimes it happens. I will do one separate video. The topic will be how to say no. This N-O, no. Sometimes if I will say no, I will hurt feeling of others. If I will say no, my boss will get angry. If I will say no, then they will think that I'm not ready to do their work. So, don't be afraid to say no. Decline tactfully but firmly. When I was a coordinator and principal, teachers come to me. And just believe me, sometimes they give idea that is not realistic. Ground reality is not there. Even we can't do. So I also used to say no to them, but very tactfully and firmly. I say, wow, Ms. Zari, your idea is excellent, but can't we do it in this way? I never say that what rubbish idea you have brought. I say your idea is good, but isn't it if we will go through this way, if we will change the steps and we will move like this? So tactfully I have said no to her. Sometime then some request came to me and I have to say no. Then I will not directly say no, it is not possible. But tactfully and firmly, what I said? I said, okay, this is your plan. Well, give me some time to think. I will work on it and then let you know. And then after some time, I will call her. I have seen this. Ms. Zari, it takes a lot of time. Don't you think? It will take a lot of time. So think some good idea with a short time period. I have said no, but with tactfully and firmly. Unproductive tasks, delete from your life. If there is a work and there is no production in it, leave that work. Cut it down from your list. Because unproductive work, you are wasting your time. You know that there will be no result and still you are working. It means you are not managing your time. So unproductive work, delete from your life. Work, give priority. And productive work, give all priority to that. This is very important. Then we will say, don't procrastinate. Laziness. Sometimes you are so lazy, no? So don't procrastinate. Deeply rooted habit. In some people it became a habit. That person want to do something, but it is their habit that they become lazy. So, but habit is there, but you can change it. You can change it. Time is required, but you can change it. Don't work quickly. Don't force yourself. Move slowly and make schedule. And according to schedule, if you will work, then remember, then you will not feel laziness. But if you will force yourself, you will try to complete your work quickly, then remember that there will be problems for you. Because it is your habit, so you have to change it. And habit, changes in habit, always very slowly. In a hurry, you can't change a habit. You need time for it. So take your time. Apply radical surgery. Now, there are few activities, few work that come to us is just time-wasting activities. And if time-wasting activities are coming to you, it is just like cancer. And you know what cancer is? Cancer grows. Day by day, cancer is growing. When cancer is in body, then it grows. So, if you're doing time-wasting activities, it means your cancer is growing. Daily, you will work on this. You are wasting your time on activities that waste your time. These grow, so you have to do a radical surgery. Major surgery is required. How you will do it? Because activity bore you, cut them out. You have to cut them out. As I have told you before, that no time for unproductive work. So if there is some time wasting activities, cut them out, do surgery. Cut them out from your body. Delegate. Delegate means to transfer powers. I am a coordinator, and if I have a lot of work, coordinator is a bridge between management and teachers, management and students, management and parents. So if I have a lot of work to do, then what I will do, I will delegate my powers, I will transfer my powers to some senior teachers. Come on, help me in this, do this job for me. This delegation is very important, giving job to subordinates. If you have a lot of work and you know that you can't manage your time, but this work should be done, then train your subordinate. The main problem in Pakistan is that a senior don't train the subordinate. Oh, he will take my seat. No, train that person. Remember, if you are a wealthy person for your firm, for your factory, for your office where you are working, for your institution where you are doing job, if you are a wealthy person for that management, nobody is going to replace you. So, giving job to subordinate, why? Because I am training my subordinate, because I know that I can't manage time. Lot of work is on my head, on my shoulders. So, use your subordinates. It's not delegated. You are assigning the work to them. You are not telling them. You are not delegating. You are not transferring your powers to them. You are just assigning a work to them. By this, you will also know that how much your subordinate, your juniors are capable. And you will manage your time also. Rewarding task, necessary decision. Your decisions are very important. When you delegate, when you transfer powers, when you are giving some work to your subordinate, you have to take necessary decision. To whom I am going to give this work. And don't be a workaholic. You have the person who uses alcohol, drugs, they can't live without it. So if you are workaholic, then what it means that day and night you are thinking of work, work and work. By this, you are disturbing your health only, nothing else. Becomes addicted to work like alcohol. Then refusal comes. Then what will happen? You will say no in a very bad manner. Why? Because on your head, every time work is there. So sometimes your family members even, or some good work is there, but you will say no, because you are doing something else, no? You are working. Totally you are in your office. At home also you are in office. Self-counseling. You have, for this, nobody can help you. You have to self-counsel yourself. That no, I have to manage my time. Every time it is not my working. You know, one of my principal, she used to say that at 2 o'clock, leave all your work because 2 o'clock is off time. So wherever you are, put your pen down, pack everything and day over. Don't work in a hurry. Don't be a workaholic. Next day we will start from here. And plan yourself that these things I have missed, tomorrow morning I have to complete these things. So remember that you have self-counseling is very important for you. Burning midnight oil, it will affect your health. I have seen persons, those who cannot manage their time, after office, lot of files they have in their bag, and they come home with one hand doing lunch and second hand on computer, on laptop. They don't even take lunch. Oh sorry, don't disturb me, I have to work. Your family needs your time. And after office, after 5 p.m, still you are in office. Sitting at home, but you are in office. This is, you are burning your midnight oil. At night, 3 o'clock, person will wake up and sit. Lamp is on desk and doing some checking work, teachers, and some planning work is going on, or some office work is going on. This is what we say, don't be a workaholic. Complete your work in time. If you know how to manage your time, then everything would be fine. These are the 10 tips to manage your time. But at last I am giving you one thing, that leave these 10 tips. Above all, what Sir Javed Aziz want to say to you today, by this, my message is, good time management involves an awareness that today is all we ever have to work with. Today, the present time is important for me. If I will think today is important, then I will work according to my time. Because yesterday is a cancelled check. I always tell my students, you know, if you are a senior person, you are working somewhere, you also have done this. When we give paper, board examination or even school annual examination, midterm examination, we come out from hall after giving paper, then what we will do? We will take the question paper and what you have written, answer number 4. Oh my God, oh I missed these 2 questions. I have done these 4. Have you done? Whatever done is done. Don't discuss it, because done is the cancelled check. Now you can't do anything. Yesterday I have missed lot of work. I have missed. Now I can't go back to yesterday. So yesterday is a cancelled check. Tomorrow is a promissory note. Future is there, no tomorrow. I will do it tomorrow. I don't know. Tomorrow I will do it or not. It is a promissory note just that I will do it tomorrow. I don't know whether I will do it or not. So today is a ready cash. Use it. Today is the time. The ready cash is in your hand. Use it. So use today. Don't sleep in past and don't think for future. If your today, if your present is successful, then your future is definitely successful. And to make your present successful is only and only possible if you are good in managing time. If you are good at time management. So my dear friends, students, teachers, this video I have made is for you people, and I will wait for your comments. Either you like it or not, but remember that sometimes we are very bad at managing time. And if you want success in life, if you want to be a successful person, if you want to be a successful family member, if you want to be a successful Pakistani, to work for your nation, then you should be good at your managing time. Then your time management should be very good. So with this I will end, and I hope that you will write comments to me that either you have liked it or not. And second thing, spread education and gain education. Discuss these points with your friends and family members and your neighbors, in your offices. And please, for me, subscribe my channel, and for yourself, press the bell icon so next video will reach you as soon as I upload it. So with I will say best of luck to all of you, and thank you very much for listening. Allah.